Hi, everybody. I'm back in another short video to talk to you about Zoom breakouts. This is a very powerful tool that's only available with Zoom right now. My hope is Google Meet will have this in the future, but it makes Zoom very powerful in the classroom. And I know many of you are using this, so I just wanted to let you know this neat tool, both how to set it up and how to utilize it within your classrooms. I'm going to grab the screen. And I am sharing screen right now. Let me go to my Zoom presentation. All right, Zoom breakouts intro. So, hey, what are breakout rooms? And on the Zoom bar, right here, we have Zoom set up. And if you look down here below on the black bar, you find out all of the options. Now, mine has a special option right here that looks like the mini waffle. I've enlarged it right here with the orange arrow going to it. It's called breakout rooms. And this is what happens when you utilize these. And once again, at the end of the video, I'll show you how to make this an option within your own Zooms. So I press this button and this opens up this screen within Zoom itself. It says how many participants I have and how many rooms I can create. If I had 20 or 25 students in the room, say there's 25 and I wanted groups of 5, I would just make 5 different rooms. Also, I can have those automatically done for me. So essentially the students are randomly selected into groups, or I can manually decide how to put those groups of students together. If I was doing 25 kids, that could take quite a while. And so I'd suggest automatically. And even if you create the groups automatically, you can manipulate them from there to move people to different groups in case there's 2 students that you wanted separated. And again, you press the blue button and then your participants are given a notification to go to their new breakout room. So we had a Sunday dinner Zoom meeting and these were sort of breakouts that I created where, again, we have breakout room 3, which we sort of did by our generation. So my generation was in breakout room 3 and my parents' generation was breakout room 4. So we took these this whole big group, and we of course separated them out to our 2 smaller separate groups. And I actually jumped into their Zoom because as the presenter, you can jump into all of the groups and interact with every group for however long you want to do that. Also, if you want to interact with every group, you can use the broadcast function. And so within that group's window, within your breakouts window, you have this option to broadcast. And so you can type in a chat message that everyone will see. And you see here, I'm typing in 2 minutes all, essentially saying, hey, in about 2 minutes, I was going to be closing the rooms. And I press that button. And that's my last slide. There you go. So let me show you how to set up these breakout rooms. When you do close the rooms, they're given a 60-second countdown. Look, breakout rooms are really important for students to be able to collaborate and do cooperative learning. You could give them questions through this broadcast function for them to talk about within that room based on a story you just read or some math problem you guys are all working on. Essentially give students the ability to cooperatively learn together. So let me jump in. How do we set this up in Zoom? So I'm going down here and I'm grabbing my zoom.us. And how do we get there? First, you can't find it. It's not easily found here, but you have to go to the little gear up here, the settings button in the top right-hand corner once you've already opened Zoom. So I press that. And again, I go down and there's a lot of really neat things in here for you to look through, but breakout rooms and making that an option are not, it's not readily found here. You have to go to view more settings. And when you press that, view more settings, it actually opens up a web page. And this web page, you see I've already logged in. It'll probably ask you to log in again. You log in with your Garden City account for this. And in the settings, under meeting, I want you to scroll all the way down. There's a lot of stuff here. This is, of course, meetings basic. And we're looking for meeting advanced. A lot of options here, a lot of neat things to sort through. And here it is right here in meeting advanced. And you want to be able to have this be a blue tab. So you enable this. And I would also encourage you to allow the host to assign participants. You saw me do that with the different generations. To make that happen, you have to be able to click this box. Thank you so much. Please, if you're a Zoom user, try this breakout room function. It is good to do a test run with it first, like I did with my family, but it's a really powerful and fun way to break students up, because when we have a group of 20 or 25 students in a room, not everyone can talk at once. You make little groups of 4 and they can participate in that small group just like they would in your classroom. Thank you so much. Have a great week.